Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going over the roadmap for end of February up until the end of March, which has been shared on the AFK journey Discord channel. This is giving us a lot of information about the upcoming raid up recruitment heroes, when they will be appearing, as well as all of the different events we're going to be facing. And most importantly, as you can see right at the beginning, from February 20th and it is looking like around until February 5th, March 5th is going to be the Frozen Horizons event. They show a picture of Cryonaia. There's stellar crystals, there are temporal essences which are locked onto Cryonaia, so most likely we're going to be getting her appearing towards the end of this month. Basically, end of Feb is probably when we're going to be getting her, and she is going to be a mage, Hypogean hero. I think we already knew about that. We did get a brief look at her skills from the story battle we had against her, but I will talk a bit about her in detail and what I'm expecting for her. But the other information we have here is Callan, and I think this is following a global time schedule, because if we take a look at the next raid up recruitment hero, it will be 14 days after Callan's start date, and Callan came live to global today on 13th February, which means 27th February, 14 days later, is when we should be getting the next raid up recruitment on global server, and that is going to be Cyran. I think Cyran is his name. He is that mage guy who we've also seen in the story, and he is going to be lasting them for 3 weeks like normal. And then after, or around March 13th, we're going to be getting Gerda, and probably again this is going to be on global server, and she is like we've seen her also in the story battles as well. So this is really exciting news. Basically, we know the upcoming 3 or 2 really raid up recruitment heroes, and we know the kind of tentative date for Cryonaia when she's going to be coming into this game. And it does look like the end of this month, which is really soon. This is a lot sooner than people expected. However, the thing is, we are getting 3 Celestial Hypogeans this season, which means they have to basically pack in the release of them. Apart from this, we do have a lot of events which we have seen before. Combat Crucible, Relentless Rumble. Cool that Relentless Rumble is coming back. Pearl Tycoon, which was the trading of the Pearl event, which was interesting. And Titan Reaver is good because in that you can get the Crimson Essence to craft your legendary charms. I do remember that. I don't remember if you got any of the Branko, the Mythic Essence. And then we have Heroic Gauntlet and Clash Funds. I'm really looking forward to Clash Funds. I like PvP content, so the more PvP content the better, in my opinion, and we do get a lot of rewards from that as well. They did say they made some changes to Clash Fronts in a recent talk with designers, so let's see exactly how it's going to roll out this time. But yeah, they don't say anything about Guild Supremacy, but I'm assuming we're still going to have Guild Supremacy running, and we're going to have Primal Lord appearing, Nocturne Judicator, on day 50 of the new season, which is exciting to always have the Primal Lords. Okay, now I'm going to break it down and talk about what are my expectations. What do I think about which hero you should be pulling on or passing on? Obviously, we have very limited information, especially about the raid up recruitment heroes. I can't really say much. All I know is that most likely, you know, actually how they've laid it out here, it looks like the top row is going to be the A levels. So like Callan, and then before Callan we had the Valka, and then we have Gerda. So Gerda is probably going to be an A level, and Cyran is on a different row with a darker color, so he's probably going to be an S level, and also that would make sense. Like, we've just had 2 A levels back to back, probably will be an S level up next, but then I could imagine it going back to an A level like Gerda. Cyran, I think he's a Graveborn. I don't remember exactly from the story battle if they've revealed it or not. It does seem like he would be a Graveborn type hero. It always seemed like that from the trailer, but yeah. Okay, and now Cryonaia. So Cryonaia is coming really soon. Like, honestly, it could be even within the next week that maybe we get it on Vietnam server, like, based on the fact that the event is going to be starting at that point in time. So I don't know exactly when. However, when we do have that, definitely we'll be doing testing. From the story battle with Cryonaia, basically, she has AoE damaging attacks. She doesn't have crowd control in her kit, as far as we could see from the story battle. And after casting her ultimate, she gained like a shield and some buffs, like attack and haste buff, I believe. And then she was just kind of like dealing empowered attacks, but she's lacking crowd control, as far as we could tell from the story battle, and it seems like she just has damage related skills, and that she does get the shield for tankiness and damage buffs or after casting ultimate, which I think is always kind of a weakness for a hero, because like in PvP you can't always guarantee you're going to be able to get your ultimate off, and that is why being able to have like important skills or just, for example, survivability in your skill kit that is going to make a hero basically viable in PvP. But I didn't see anything like that for Cryonaia. So I am right now thinking for the majority of people it's probably going to be a safe skip for Cryonaia. However, like I feel like it would probably only be useful for her to be in AFK stages or PvP, and heroes like that are not really a priority. But who knows? Like anything is possible. It is possible she has some ability to make her good in Dream Realm that we just don't know about because we have very limited like experience with her just from the story battle. So we will have to wait and see, and of course testing will be done. But I do think my first instinct is that probably she's going to be a skip, and like and the twins are definitely probably the top hero of this season. Maybe even the next season as well, like grouped up together because of just how dominant the twins are. So that is my thoughts on Cryonaia. For the other heroes here, I don't know. Just looking at Gerda, when I first saw Gerda and like in the storyline or even in the trailer actually when we first got it, it did look like she was going to be a playable hero, but nothing really stood out to me as being really strong. She just seems like a Mauler tank, A level, and we already have Antanja, we have a bunch of Mauler tanks, so unless she does something really game changing, I think she's probably going to be a skip, and most likely tanks are not really usable in Dream Realm unless they have some really powerful debuff, which I feel like it would be unlikely. The Cyran guy, he looks really cool. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing his name wrong as well. I don't know if it's Cyran or Cryan or Cyran. I can't even remember exactly how the spelling was. But he does look really cool to me. He is an S-level hero. I am excited to see anything about him. Like, and definitely doing testing for him. It could be one to watch, basically. But so far this season has actually been pretty chill in terms of the rated recruitment. Valka, I thought was going to be must pull. And if you did pull for her based on like what I was saying earlier, I do apologize, but I think also it'll be fine because you will be able to swap ticket her if someone else is more game changing. And if there's literally no other good A-level hero this season, I do think Valka would be the most important to have on your account, because just the fact that she deals true damage, she has the attack speed buff, she has like some niche sort of uses. I think she's a kind of nice hero to have on your account, but you don't need to. Like if you haven't pulled for Valka or Callan yet, I don't think you need either of the two. You can keep saving, and that would be my honest recommendation for like the optimal players and the free-to-play players out there. But yeah, I just don't feel, and this is just an instinct, or maybe it's like a bias, I just feel like Gerda isn't going to do anything that useful. But Cyran, I'm intrigued by. And Cryonaia, I'm feeling like is going to be a pretty safe skip. But it's always possible that these heroes dominate in AFK stages, because like in AFK stages you have a full 90-second long fight and you can keep casting your ultimate repeatedly, and she does get a pretty massive buff when she casts her ultimate. That is what we saw from the story battle, and so I do think that she might do well in AFK stages, long drawn out fights. However, for like Dream Realm, she's an AoE damage dealer, so it will be unlikely for her to see use there. And then for PvP, I feel like she's still dependent on her ult. I didn't see anything that gave her survivability apart from her ultimate cast giving her the shield, and that is a problem, right? That will be a problem. So that is basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to share your own thoughts and opinions on these heroes and the upcoming events in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about this? What I really want to happen is, this is taking us all the way up until the end of March, like March 30th, right? And then we're going to have April. So we started the season in January, which means we are going to end the season maybe mid-May, around about that time. February, March, April, May, yeah, around mid-May. And then by that point in time, we'll have to see. Yeah, I don't know what else is going to be coming to the season, because Clash Fronts will be over. I would like it if they recycle Clash Fronts and did another round of it, like, because I think the rewards are nice and it's just more fun, like having more content to do with your guild. But there was talk about guild event and like your hero, your choice, which we do not see anything about that over here. But they did say, I think version 1.3.2, it was going to be coming, but I guess maybe they're just not like highlighting it here because it's not actually going to be an event. It's just going to be a new sort of way of getting your rewards. But anyway, guys, feel free to share your opinions and thoughts in the comment section. I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video. If you want to chat with me more or talk about this more, you can join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. But I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now, and thank you for watching.